Thinking about Katrina, I wanted to ask Rod a question. Obviously, an energy company prepares for these kinds of things, these kinds of events. I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about how Entergy prepares for hurricanes, and if there's anything special done given the anticipated size of Katrina.
I think the notion of preparing for hurricanes and being prepared for Katrina are two distinct things. Mm-hmm. Part of the utility ethos is a culture of preparation and drills. And so every year we would drill a tabletop drill, a binder, and you'd turn the page and you'd read what the scenario would be. And it was all around inculcating this culture of preparedness. Ironically, in 2005, hurricane season is usually from June to about November. In April, we take part in the drill. The scenario in the April 2005 drill for Entergy was the bowl filling up. That is, the levees did not break, mm-hmm. They were overtopped by mm-hmm. rising water, whether it was the river, the Mississippi River to the south, or Lake Pontchartrain to the north of the city. And the scenario described 6 to 8 feet of water. And as you turn the page,
unthinkable.
The unthinkable, as you turn the page, and I'm reading the scenario, it's a conference call at the time. I'm not going to repeat for public consumption what my initial reaction was, and actually I said it. But it was, are you kidding me? The gist was, are you kidding me? If there's 6 to 8 feet of water, there is no scenario where we're talking about how we're going to restore power or bring the grid back. This is a conversation around safety. So mm-hmm. my thinking is, I'm totally focused on how do I get our people out of harm's way. Well, of course, that was the point of the drill. Mm-hmm. And so Katrina became a drill scenario early on, almost tongue-in-cheek, because we'd had so much practice with the litany of storms that threaten the Gulf Coast every year. What turned Katrina from a traditional storm recovery scenario to catastrophic scenario was when the levees began to give way. Mm-hmm. They were compromised from the bottom, and the bowl didn't just fill up with the expected areas of the low-lying areas that you would expect floods. You had 80% of the city's landmass underwater. And the scenario changed in the process of about 12 to 18 hours, where we realized that we were dealing with a catastrophe. But the drilling process, really focusing first on sort of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, mm-hmm. Yeah. That was, if there was a theme for how we responded, then how we respond now, and sort of our prioritization in the face of that crisis. I think the hierarchy of needs from both a human and a corporate perspective will give you some insight into how we approach managing during a crisis. And Katrina and subsequent storms and subsequent calamities, whether they be cyber or otherwise, were all similar dynamics of how we go about responding when literally and figuratively the lights go out.